What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? Hey, hey, I know I got a lot of energy and I'm kind of loud for it to be 10 o'clock at night, but I saw some of your comments. A question that I asked was, what's an obstacle that we can remove for you? And I got some interesting feedback there, and I just wanted to talk about it tonight with y'all. So, hopefully, this is going to be something helpful. So, if you believe it already, go ahead and make sure that y'all like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And what we're going to do tonight is some practical work. Okay. So you ask me, my answer has always been I can show you better than I can tell you. So rather than me just talking about the stuff, I figure why not just walk it out? All right. So in the comments, y'all go ahead and let me know where you're chiming in from so I know what's going on, where you're tapping in from. A to Z, what's good? What's good? Hey, Pamela. Hi, Miss Carmen. Hey, Monica. Yes, yes, yes. I'm actually getting ready for the Shopify challenge. So, some of the same things that I'm doing and I'm learning, I love to show you all how to use it in your realm as well. So, as I'm actively working, I'm going to show y'all how to use this for your purposes as well. All right, Pam and Quincy, come on. Darlene in Georgia, John in Longview, Texas, Sonia in Georgia. All right. Sharon tapping in from Dallas. Let's go. All right. So I'm not going to stay on here long tonight because it's already late. But I know that those of us who are up late right now is usually because we're either working harder than we really have to, or we are just, we're kind of stressed. Our minds won't rest. We're always thinking about business, always thinking about how we can be doing better and excelling, and just our wheels won't turn off, especially at night. So I don't know how often I'm going to do this What's Up Doc series, but I'm going to make sure that in the Facebook group, I'm asking y'all questions, see what's paining you, and see how I can help. Okay. Because I'm certain that I can help. I am 100% certain that I can help. I may not have all the answers, but I am 100% certain that I can help, because something that I didn't already pay tuition for, you should not have to pay tuition for. Okay. So I do want to go ahead and get into some specific questions, and then that way we can go ahead and get in with these solutions. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this Facebook post over here. So I asked you all, let's see, what was my question? Let's remove the obstacle in front of you. Let us know in the comments, what is that obstacle in front of you right now? What answer, resource, or support do you need today to keep moving forward? So Nikki said social media posts, verbiage specifically. It takes me all day to figure out what to post. Then I don't want to bombard with sales promo, so I get stuck. Okay. Now I want to ask you this question. Hey, Zena. What's up, Graceful Creations, Mississippi? Okay. I want to ask you, the solution that you have, do you see it as a solution, or do you see this as like some junk you're trying to sell? And and I'm sure you're not selling junk. I'm asking that as a rhetorical question. Okay. So if you see this as a solution for someone, let me ask you this right now. Do y'all feel like I'm bothering y'all, asking you to come to this YouTube live tonight? If you're here, am I bothering y'all? Now, some other people that was like, girl, go to bed. It's 10 o'clock. I ain't got time for this. They ain't the people I'm talking to right now. I'm talking to the people that is keeping them up late, 10 o'clock at night, you thinking about business. Right. So, Danielle, it's not going to bother you. Okay. Because you're the person I'm talking to. Right. So, I want you to ask yourself this question. If you have a solution for your client, okay, and you put that solution out there, do you really feel like you're bothering the person who needs that thing? Or are you offering them an opportunity to take you up on an offer that you can help them with? Okay. I want us to start reframing. Some of our biggest fears are just some silly behind things that we have taught ourselves over time, or someone else has taught us to fear over time. Don't worry about that. McDonald's will put out the same commercial. You listen to the radio. They putting out the same songs, same commercials over and over and over and over again. And we sit there singing to them. Matter of fact, we up here singing 1-800-411-PAIN and advertising for them. Okay. So I want you to understand that when we get in the business mind frame, we're not afraid anymore of promoting our product. Okay. We are not afraid of promoting our product, because the more we promote it, the more we're going to attract the type of client that we want, which is who wants our stuff. I want my friends and family to unfriend me. I want them to be like, you know what, girl, you too much about business. Let me unfriend you. Great, because I've already unfriended most of my friends and family. And it had nothing to do with not liking them. It just had something to do with business. I'm on social media for business. Not on social media for anything else. So if my posts annoy you or bother you, or you don't engage with them, I need to get rid of you, because I need to get rid of people that's not engaging with my stuff. I don't know if y'all hear me on that. So you got to get rid of the people that's not engaging with your stuff on your business page, your business Instagram, your business Facebook. Okay. So the other thing was the verbiage. And I know exactly what you're talking about here, Nikki, because I've seen your work. You do beautiful work. And what's getting you stuck is I have in my phone a whole bunch of pictures of stuff that I did, but I just don't feel like writing the captions. Okay. So what you can do is you can utilize the wonderful, wonderful power of AI. All right. So I'm going to show y'all something. Chat GPT is just one of these solutions. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to solve this problem right here, right now. Let's make a move. Okay. Like I said, I can show you better than I can tell you. And I'm only allotting, I said 30 minutes, but I'll give y'all an hour tonight, just because I feel like we might need that. All right. So I'm looking at the question here, and it is figuring out what to post. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's get into it. Nikki, I'm going to look you up first of all, just to get some idea. You know what? I already know what we're dealing with. We all pretty much have the same avatar. I'm not even going to play with it. I'm going to get to business right now. So I'm going to ask the Crafty Marketing Genius, which is a custom GPT that I made up just to help out with marketing for our crafting businesses. Okay. That's specifically what this is for. And if y'all want, I can share the link to the custom GPT. You do have to have Chat GPT Pro, which is $10 a month in order to use it, but it's free. I'm not charging anybody to use it. I'm just interested in whether it helps or not. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Well, what are you baking right now? Let's say, Nikki, let's say we're getting into graduation season, right? So I am creating and let's get specific, Instagram and Facebook post to promote my latest graduation custom shirts, or let's say graduation collection, and then let's tell it what it's going to be in it. Collection, including custom shirts. And y'all tell me what are y'all selling for graduation? Stoles. What else are y'all selling? Fans. I could look right here on this mock-up y'all want me to make. Fans, pillows, mugs, tumblers, mugs, tumblers, banners. Hold on, we can go a little further. Let me see what else I got on here, because I'm working too, y'all. I'm working late tonight too. So I figured I'd tap in with y'all a little bit. Tumblers, buttons. We already said t-shirts, yard signs. So I need tumblers, yard signs, socks. Tumblers, yard signs. What else did I say? Socks. What else? Let me go back to this little image here. Party favors, banners. Okay. Banners and party favors. All right, cool. Let's give it a little information. So I am creating an Instagram and Facebook post to promote my latest graduation collection, including custom shirts, stoles, fans, pillows, mugs, tumblers, banners, I said Tumblr. Look, we really wanted to sell some tumblers, huh? All right. Yard signs, socks, banners, and party favors. All right. I just want to tell it this right now because this is going to help me get a little more focused. That's what this GPT is for. All right. So it's telling me that creating an Instagram and Facebook post for your graduation collection is a fantastic way to showcase the product and attract your target audience. Here's a step-by-step guide to starting a compelling post that highlights the uniqueness of your custom items. All right. So it's going to tell you some of this like generic kind of strategy. And then we're going to get a little more specific. Okay. So let's let this finish here. And I'm going to ask this same question. Actually, I think I'm going to use this GPT because I created two of them. I'm going to use this one because this one I think this is going to give us a better response. All right. Yes, this is the one that I built to ask you questions first. Okay. What's the name of your business? And I'm going to say my creative space. Okay, so my creative space. All right, all right. I'll say it says here that among the products you listed, do you have any bestsellers or products you particularly excited to promote in this graduation collection? Well, this is why I tell y'all to get very specific because you might have 20 items, but what are your top 3 or at the most your top 5 items? So I'm going to say I know my number one seller is going to be shirts, maybe the fans and buttons, because I'm thinking of things that I can sell like big packages of. Yes, I can sell a whole bunch of individualized, personalized images and designs, but I'm looking for that bigger bulk sale. All right, so shirts, fans, buttons, and what else? Y'all, I need y'all's input. What do y'all want to sell so I can help you out tonight? Y'all, listen, y'all gonna let me talk. I'm gonna give you all the answers, huh? Y'all just figure just let me talk. What else is it that you're already making? Okay, because I want to help you officially with what you're already doing, or maybe even give you some ideas that some of the stuff that we're doing is not so efficient, so we need to give it up. Sometimes I have to give you that kind of news. All right, so fans, yard signs, socks. All right, cool. Let's put the yard signs on here, okay? So let's just say these are my main ones. And I'm just answering the questions here. It's talking to me, I'm talking back. All right, so this is great choices. Can you describe your ideal client avatar for this graduation collection? Who are you aiming to attract with these products? For example, are they the graduates, the family members, the schools, specific age groups, etc.? Now, this little custom print marketing expert is a little smart here because it wants to know who the avatar is before it can even tell me what kind of caption to generate or what type of content to create. So let me ask you, you answer this question, okay? And whichever one I get the majority answer to, that's what I'll put in. Are you targeting the actual graduates? Like, do you want to make things for the graduates? Do you want to make things for the family members? Do you want to make things for the schools? Like you want to do a contract with the school? These are very important questions because and all of this makes so much sense, y'all, because I'm sitting here literally planning this out for y'all. And my whole point of planning this out is we're going to have 3 collections. We'll have a collection that is for the grad. So the grad, get the stole, the shirts, and the keepsake type of stuff like keychains and all of that. Then we have one that is for the family and the fans. So yeah, they're going to want t-shirts. They're going to want fans. Maybe they're walking around with the buttons. Maybe they have the sign in the yard, etc. And then we have one for the party. Okay. So we got for the grad, for the fans, and for the party. Okay. Each one of those collections are going to speak to a different audience. Okay. So let's pick which one that you really want to go with tonight because we ain't got time. What I'm going to do in the challenge is all of this will be done for you. You'll get a package that has all of these answers for you, but I'm showing you literally even for free, just how to get the information, how to get there. Okay. All right. So I see family. You got to choose one, Facebook user. I want you to just choose one so I can figure out which one is most important. Okay, now school contract. A lot of y'all say school contract, but you got to be ready for school contract. School contract means that you need to make sure that you have a W-9, which is basically just saying either they can use your EIN or your social security number. You need to have an address, a business address. Most of the time, the local schools like a local place that they can go to. So you need to find someone with a local address that can vouch for you and say that your product can be picked up there. So I want y'all to be real specific when you say you want to work with schools. Also, a lot of times schools do this thing where they collect all the orders and you have to do a lot of the work up front, and then you get half of the money up front, or sometimes none of the money up front, and then you get paid on the back end, but usually it's good money. So they may have a $5,000 contract, but you may not see any of that money until the product is delivered. So I want us to understand a little bit about that too. And this is why I like having these kind of talks. I think I'll do some more of these What's Up Doc series, because I think we need to have these kind of conversations. Okay. The family. So also, is it good to target? So if you're doing local schools, those are easy to target because you know every single school that's in your local area. All right. Family. The family is going to be, I would say, mid-range easy to target, because what we're looking for is we're looking for the family specifically of graduating seniors. Okay. Now, some of us started marketing already like we were marketing towards the grad. And the reason why that was a question that we put out there is because if you're marketing to the grad, we might not be speaking to the right audience. Although that person is the one graduating, who's got the bank? Who's got the money? Usually it's not the grad. Okay. So that's why a lot of, if you look at the class rings and the expensive Letterman jackets and all of those things, the senior portraits, they're not marketing the senior portraits to the seniors. They know that these seniors cannot afford $1,000 worth of photos. Okay. The parents most times don't think they can afford $1,000 worth of photos. That's why I'll be taking a little proof images. Listen, I'm telling on myself too much. The point is, who is your actual client there? Who is your avatar there? It's not the student. Although the graduate is the focal point, the imagery there, the person that you're actually targeting is the parent. Okay. So in that case, we want to appeal to the parent. So I did all of that just to say my ideal client is a mother of a graduating senior who is creative and loves to stand out, because you know we be making some standout stuff now, who loves to stand out and who will encourage the entire family and friends to show up to graduation and the party with custom shirts, fans, and buttons. Okay. I just made up that avatar. I hope that this person exists. I hope that this person who is so excited about their child graduating, they're going to push these shirts on everybody. Uncle going to be wearing the shirts. And even the ones who don't believe in wearing t-shirts with photos on them, they at least going to get that button. You hear me? So here's the idea. Okay. So now it's going to help me make an Instagram post. Celebrate your grad in style. Hey, super moms of class of 2024. Make this graduation unforgettable with my Creative Spaces exclusive graduation collection. And sometimes it is a little salesy, but sometimes you got to do what works, because this is what works. Custom shirts. Let the whole family wear their pride with personalized designs that scream uniqueness. Fans, keep cool and flashy with custom fans that showcase your graduate's journey. Buttons. Pick your love and support, making sure your graduate stands out in the crowd. Yard signs, announce this milestone loud and proud right in your front yard or front lawn. Why blend in when your graduate can stand out? Let's make this celebration one for the books with our custom-made, creative, and unique graduation gear. Perfect for showing up in full force at the graduation ceremony and the after party. So here, not everybody can come to the graduation ceremony, especially once COVID happened or whatever the vid happened. It's been very restricted as far as graduation ceremony attendance, and even before then, there was always certain number of tickets that people can physically come to. So we want to target the after party people because there is going to be some kind of celebration, some kind of cookout, something somewhere that's going to commemorate that graduate's experience. So we want to take that into consideration when we're marketing. Okay, so here it says swipe to see our dazzling collection and tap the link in our bio to order now. Let's make graduation unforgettable. All right, tag us in your celebration photos for a chance to be featured. That's even cool. I didn't come up with that. I gave it some ideas, but this sets the tone for me. I could copy and paste this right now with the picture that I have. And as a matter of fact, like I said, I did this demonstration the other day. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it just to show y'all. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead. It's kind of late tonight. So bump it. I'll go ahead and do it. I'm going to make a post and I'm going to post it to all of my social media accounts, including Google My Business. And I'm going to paste that caption. And then here. Oh, I do not want to post it. I can always pull it down. I just don't want to make a post that's actually going to get business because I turn down business all the time when people ask me to make shirts for them, like individual shirts. Now, if it's a big order, your girl's taking that one. All right, so I'm not even going to change anything up here. I feel like it's good. Let's see here. I'm good with everything that's here right now. So I'm going to go ahead and add an image. And this is the N8 CRM app. But of course, there are other products that do this as well. You got Hootsuite, all of these other. You can even do this on Meta. If you just have Facebook and Instagram, it'll do this. All right. So I'm going to upload some media. I'm sure I got something here because I've been posting. All right, but I want something that's going to appeal to my parents. And I think this one right here will work. It's a JPEG. It's just a single image. It'll work. All right, so this is going to go on the Google. This will go on my Facebook, and this will go on my Instagram. And I have 2 Facebook accounts, 2 Instagram accounts, and 1 Google. So let's see what it does. And then for this one, I can put the shop button. And I'm going to just put I have my graduation. Oh, no, I do not want to send nobody to their graduation page. Not yet. Because they will be ordering and I ain't got time right now. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste that here is the link. Now your call to action here, let's see, it says swipe to see. I feel like the call to action there is a little weak and I could have told it a different call to action. I want to have it do something like, I want to say text grad to 850-904-5230 for a sneak peek of our graduation collection and an early bird discount. All right, and then tag us and I don't know, somebody gonna text me the word grad, and I gotta have some automation ready. So I don't think I'm gonna have time to show y'all automation tonight. Part 2, maybe tomorrow. I might go live again tomorrow, seeing how much cooperation we get tonight. Actually, may go live tomorrow too. Y'all gotta let me know. All right, so all right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I like to put a little follow-up post too. And I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be a little more careful with this, a little more strategic, all of that, but I'm just posting it. The reason why I'm saying just post, because if you keep waiting for the perfect moment and the perfect reason and the perfect caption and the perfect picture, you will not see your success. Okay. So just do it. Just go, just do it. Just do it ugly, do it imperfect, and let the lessons come and let your improvement come as you learn. Okay? So we're just putting it out there. Somebody will like it. I promise you somebody will be in my inbox. Ooh, can you make me one of those? Golly, I might have to hand it off to one of y'all. All right. So anyhow, that's social media. All right, so I did that one. I want to get through. We already at 30 minutes. Let me see. I want to get to another problem. So that was one problem solved tonight. And this was actually, I think, Londa said, designing without spending several hours. So Londa, I don't know if you're here tonight, love. I hope that you are. Queen Londa, I see you. I see you. I see you, baby, right there. All right. So family and friends, this is going to be for you, baby. This is for you. And I told you if you join me live that I was going to design your file for you for free. And I'm going to send you the file. All right. So let's get into it. I told you to send me a logo, photo, and some information. All right. School name is Ridgeland Secondary Academy of Excellence. The city is Ridgeland, South Carolina. Mascot is a jaguar. Like the Alamanda script and Hashin Treasure font. All right. Just so happens, I think the 261 template has those in it already. Colors for the school are red, white, and black. The theme is graduation family gear. All right, let's get it in. I'm going to use, let's see, do I have a recent 261 open? If not, what I'm going to do is go ahead and find it. All right, y'all, I have all this work. All this work is waiting for you. I hope y'all going to be in the Shopify challenge because I got all this work. And when I tell you all this work, it's a lot of work, but it's going to put you on the map. And the way we're doing the challenge now is it's more gamification. The more you get done, the more homework you do, the more you turn in, the more resources we give you. Because one thing I learned about us is we are information hoarders. We collect templates like Pokemon. And I'm talking about me too, because I don't want to even admit to y'all how many courses and how many resources that I have paid for that I haven't even logged into yet. Okay. So I get it too. But this is the one where we're not going to be able to delay the learning process. We're going to take action. Okay. All right. So speaking of action, let's be about it. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm going to go to my downloads here and see what we're talking about for these images. I got image number 1, image number 2, and I also have this mascot. Y'all see I was sitting here making AI characters for this little thumbnail today. Y'all, we got no excuses no more. No excuses no more. And okay, we'll talk about that later. So for design, somebody said like, let me go ahead and talk about it real quick because this was on here too, y'all. Let me go to this post real quick because this was another issue. Learning the different background names and effects and being able to stay on top of trends. So that was another one that was on here. Designing without spending several hours. Spending time on the details, spending too much time in designing. We're going to solve that problem right now. And someone else, I can't see it right now because I'm scrolling. But the issue there was staying on top of the trends. Like, how do I know what's trendy? How do I make sure that my designs are going to resonate? All of that solved right here, right now. Then I can let y'all go to bed. All right. So let's go ahead and first, when you do something like this, the prep work is key. So if you go ahead and have your photo ready, have your logo ready, you can get in here and get out. All right, so photos here. I'm going to actually use Remove BG, but you know what? I have a plugin that I like to use, but I'm just going to show y'all regular schmegger degler on these free internets. Okay. And we'll go ahead and upload the image there. We can just drag it and drop it like it's hot. Where'd she go? There she is. 1 and 2. And I'm just going to download, not the HD version because it uses up my credits, but just as regular. And I also felt like Remove BG was and I still don't know for certain. I haven't done the research to see if they are the background remover for Canva, but the way that they work and how almost identical they work. I think this is what works in Canva or the same technology because it uses AI to cut out the background, not just like regular, foreground, background, but it literally uses AI so it can get clean around this hair and everything else. So I'm not sitting here click, click, click and trying to clean this hair up. It's good to go. It's ready. I'm going to go ahead and download that image right here. And it's going to tell me it's the preview version, but it's fine because I'm just using this as an example. And then we're going to go ahead and do the next image, which is image number, well, actually photo number 1. I labeled them photo 1 and photo 2. All right, good deal. I'm going to go ahead and download that one. And then the logo. You can clean the background of the logo up with the same thing as well. You just have to be careful. And I'm going to tell you that 9 times out of 10, if you have the background color that's in the image, it's going to take it away. Okay. Which I will show you. I'll show you a way where you can basically get around this in Photoshop. I'm not going to accept this because I don't like that. So let me make sure that I have my 2 photos. 1 and 2. That's all I need. That's all I need. And we're going to go ahead and get in here. And this one, you can use 2 photos. I was just doing 1 photo just to make it quick. So I'm going to do 1 photo just to make it quick. All right. So let's go ahead and let's prepare our mascot. So I'm going to go here to my mascot layer. I'm going to double click and let's go ahead, file, place embedded. And let's go ahead and grab that logo here. So our mascot has this black around it. Now I can do a couple of different things here. I can go over here on the left-hand side. Instead of my magic wand, I can choose my object selection tool and I can tell it that I like to use a lasso instead of the rectangle. I can tell it I want to do cloud and then to select the subject. And see how it's getting like a little loose on me right there? All right, I'm going to see if it just selects this image without the background, and it did a little nasty right there. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my magic wand tool, do Control D to deselect. I'm going to make sure that I have contiguous selected. That's everything that's touching. That's the reason why those background removal tools will take the black out of everything if the background is black. So I'm going to take just this area here, hold down Shift. I'm going to grab this outside area here. Then I'm going to select the inverse because right now I got the outside meat selected. I'm going to select the inverse to get the inside meat. And then I'm going to go select the mask, make sure my edges are smooth or whatnot because they're not smooth because this is a grainy image. Okay. But I'm not going to spend that. Look, they're not paying me enough to revector their image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I can with what I got. Okay. So what I'm doing here is just seeing if I pull the edge in or out, if that cleans it up a little bit. And I can offer a little bit of feathering and then a little bit of contrast. And I'm going to change this color here because it's red. I'm going to change it light green or something. There we go. And see how that made it look a little cleaner? Look, I ain't spending all this time on this logo. That is not what they paid me for. Now, if they do decide to pay me a $25 vectoring fee, I'm not going to vector it. I'm going to send it to Fiverr and I'm going to pay somebody $5 to vector this image. Okay. I'm not even playing with those online vectoring softwares because I don't have time. All right. So let's go ahead and clean that up. But I will charge them $25 expeditiously. Okay, just to vector image. If they say, ooh, that look kind of grainy, well, baby, that's the grainy you gave to me. So if you want ungrainy, just send me over another little cool little 25. All right, so I'm closing that out. Logo's been updated. Now we're going to pick the colors from the logo. I'm imagining, well, I don't have to imagine because on your post, you said that the colors are, boom, boom, choom, 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 choom. Colors are red, black, and white. Okay, so just like the logo you sent me. So I wasn't sure if this was a logo or a type of logo. So this is perfect. Red, black, and white. Let's go. And this red is not my favorite red, but I'm going to grab it anyway just to show you whatever they give you is what you work with. So I'm going to grab that red as our primary color. I don't need to grab black and white. I know what black and white is. So typically they're going to be in your swatches anyway, but if you feel the need to grab other colors because basically you're working with their custom palette, then I'm going to grab that white. Grab that black, and you see up here in my top right of my swatches, I got red, I got white, I got black. All right, so now what I want to do is come up here to the top, and I want to change out my color number 1. I want it to be my primary color, so I'll duplicate that layer, change it to red, and then hit yes to save. Let's go ahead and make that work. All right, all right. So that's our red. And then my secondary color, I could choose whether I want it to be black or white. I'm going to choose my secondary color as white, and then we'll choose the background color as black. So we can go ahead and get this thing done. Like, I ain't trying to spend too much time. If I could take 90% of my clients and use one template, your girl has learned. Back in the day, I would have been trying to create something different for everybody that came my way. Now, templatize me, Captain. That's where we are. Okay. So here I'm going to use the red because I want that to stand out a little bit more instead of the white. You can see the difference there. You can also make this one black. So let's say I wanted to see what it looked like in black. I can go ahead and change this color right here to black. And I like, if I want to see my 3D kind of effects, then you never want to choose pure black. It'll look flat. You want to choose like a dark gray. Then that way you can see more of the 3D effects and the bevel and emboss and that sort of thing. I kind of like that. That black is smooth. Okay. I like it. And even for the word senior here, I think I want to use black here. Let me see what that looks like. Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right, so my congratulations. I know the colors are white and black, but I want congratulations to be black. So I think it would stand out a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that darker gray color I was telling you about. And technically, I already have it saved right there, so I'll use that. And if I want it a little bit darker, I can do that, but I really want to see the 3D effect there. All right, so let's see. What other information do I have? The name of the school is Ridgeland Secondary Academy of Excellence. Okay, if I needed to put that on there, I could, but I'm going to avoid it. The city is Ridgeland, South Carolina. Mascot is a jaguar. And then I don't have the person's name. However, what I can do is I use my first name, last name, so I don't offend anybody by putting their picture with somebody else's name. I just put first name, last name, and that's already here in this template. So let me go on ahead and grab that. Boom, boom. All right, and then, of course, I need to change out this photo to put our beautiful model in there. This model right here is AI generated. I gave you a whole bunch of AI generated images so that whoever your avatar is, you make sure you put a picture of their likeness on this design, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and go to my photo 1. And I have photo 2 as well. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to do a photo 2. But I'm going to see which one I like best first. So I think photo 1, let's go ahead and bring that one in first. Let's do the grad. And she's smiling here too. We got to get her smiling. She got a grad cap on. She ready to go. All right, now, a little problem I see right now. Y'all know I'm not having these hard lines. Some of y'all been putting that work out there. Y'all know that ain't the Innate Academy way. So let's go ahead and teach you real quick how to put a layer mask on there. And unlike in Canva, we got to keep doing all those little spots. We just going to go on here with our paintbrush. Brush size is soft in around 800. And we just going boom, boom, boom. Just tighten and lighten that up a little bit down there. I can make the brush a little bit smaller. And when I say a little bit smaller, I say maybe 400 instead of 800. And that way I can get a little more detailed in here, eat a little more of that off, but still leave a soft little edge there. All right. Let me show you something else. Now, I wasn't going to show y'all this tonight, but let me go ahead and delete that layer mask because I feel like I don't have enough imagery here. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to actually go into this image right now. And I feel like I need something down below that. So when I fade it off, I have something to grab onto. I got some meat. All right. So I'm going to pull this down, zoom in just a little bit here, grab my crop tool, pull that down. And if I have about at least that much, I have a good amount I can fade off. Now, what happens is I have to tell this that I want to do a generative expand and not a transparent fill, okay? So then that way, when I hit generate here, it's going to use AI to fill in the rest of that image. And while it's doing that, I'm going to take a sip of my drink, which is lovely water, by the way. All right. And really, I'm not concerned with what's there. I just don't want it to like look like I'm fading her off at her neck. I want her to have a little bit of area where I can draw from. Now, you do have some options here. I'm going to just go with number one because I'm going to fade this bottom off anyway. And then before I continue it, I'm going to pull on these edges right here because I want a little bit of her shoulders there as well. Let's see what it does for me. And it may end up making my background opaque again, which I won't like, but I don't even need that up there. I just need her shoulders down here to the side. All right. So see how I tried to put some stuff up there, which like I said, I don't need it, but I do like that it gave her shoulders now because this is going to make it look more believable when I fade her off. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I don't even need, well, I'll tell you what, it shouldn't matter. I've already got her hair cut off, so I'm just going to go ahead and take both of these and merge them on down because I should have done this before I cut the background out. All right. However, we still have a way to do this. Let's come on over here to our object selection tool, drop down, and we're going to use AI to figure out what our subject selection should be. So we're going to hit cloud, select subject, and let's see what it does. Good deal, good deal. Boom. I'm going to put a layer mask around that and say yes to save. And I don't even care about all that trash down there. What I care about is that I have a more appealing image to use now. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down in size just a little bit. And now my girl has a little extra image that I can fade off. Y'all, back in the day, I used to have to make up images down there. Y'all seen me 3 years ago on this YouTube. It's showing you how to take a piece of hair from over here and put it over there and make up clothes and all that stuff. Can y'all imagine this? Man, y'all better get into it. I'm telling you. All right, so let me go ahead and stop talking so I can work. Y'all know I don't multitask well. I'm on the white layer mask here. So now I can do an easy fade off. And now I'm not so afraid of my brush being bigger because I have more of an image to grab from. So I'm going to change my brush to 600 and I'm going to go ahead and get with it. Okay, so all I'm doing is just fading it off down here. Another option that you can do, let me deselect and delete that. If you like the straight up gradient look, you can add that and then go for a gradient. If I can get it right. Oh, I'm not holding down shift. I was like, I thought I was holding down shift. If you hold down shift, it'll go straight up and down. All right, so that's fading that off down there. And I'm going to go ahead and close out of this, hit yes to save. All right, so I got a nice little straight fade off there at the bottom. And I think I'm doing more time explaining this than actually the work takes. So you have to forgive me when I do too much talking because I really want to explain to you all some of the different things that you can utilize in here. All right, so photo number 2, let's go ahead and use her second image. We can drag and drop it in there, or we can do file, place, embedded. This one has enough of the image where I'm not trying to generate anything else. And she is beautiful, but I am still going to fade off this bottom down here. So this one, I am going to use my brush here and I'm just going to do a little fade off. I still see little hard lines. So I'm going to get rid of that. Boom, that's it. That part, let's hit yes to save. All right, so here I can do 2 images. I can watermark one of them. I'll show y'all how to do all of that stuff in so many of these videos. But what I'm going to do right now, just for the sake of this video, and plus I wasn't even supposed to use a second photo. I just wanted to show off a little bit because she's so gorgeous. I want to use both of those pictures. So here's the problem. When you go showing people stuff that you don't even want to do, then you just got to be prepared to do the stuff that you don't want to do. Okay. So we could have both of these on here, and I would be working on changing like my position to make sure that one of them was the main image, one of them was a secondary image. If I wanted to have this as kind of like an image that was watermarked, then I would change the opacity, change the blend mode to something like luminosity. I would put it in a place that didn't have a busy space, like that text is very, very busy. I might put it over here on the white or in a solid color area, something like that. But I just want y'all to see how you can use that as well. Okay. And what I'll probably do is use that more as a second image right now than the watermark, because when I have a busy background like this, I usually put a splash of white behind the watermarked image so that it doesn't look like camo in the face. All right. So I was just showing y'all what you might want to do. Oh, hold on. I got a little window that's popped up somewhere that I don't see. All right. All right, so like I said, I'm not even going to show it with the second image because I want to be able to flow through this, okay? And I suggest you do the same. Like I said, I used to be the one that want to offer all these different options. And then when it came time to mass production, I had to get right. All right, so that looks good to me right there, right there. And now I'm just going to go ahead and export my pieces that I need. So I'm going to go ahead and close up some of these folders here so I can kind of get an idea of what I have to work with. All right, so first things first, I'm going to go ahead and grab my foreground. Foreground and background are essential. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an order for her. All right, so this is going to be in my 261 folder. This is 261, and I'm just going to name this this folder for you, Londa, but I would put my client's name and my order number here. Okay. All right, so that is my foreground. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my background. I'm going to get the entire background, which is going to take a long time, the longer time because it's a big image. This is an all over shirt. So when I quick export as PNG, this one is going to be rather large. But I also, just in case, I like to get that little 13 by 19 view as well. And give me just a second. Let this finish exporting that big old file. That's why typically people charge more to design banners and backdrops. Not because it takes any more design skill. It takes up a lot of energy and space on your computer and time because you have to let things render. So if you are doing, I'm going to put this one as background 13 by 19. If you are doing large format designs, like all over shirts, make sure you're charging accordingly for your design time, okay? Because it's literally taking longer to save this background than any of these other elements, right? So I should be charging when I have to sit here and wait on my computer to render a whole backdrop and to, especially if they have edits and details and things of that nature. So don't charge the same thing for a invitation design that you charge for a banner or backdrop design. All right. Let's see. So I got that background there. I'm going to go ahead and disable that layer mask so I can see all this. I'm going to grab the accent 3, which is my class of, because I know I'm going to use that thing right there. And then I'll show you what it looks like as we're going. So that one, I know I definitely want that piece. I like to have the mirror text with the word senior. I like that piece. And what I'm doing is mentally, I've already designed these things. It might seem like this is really simple, and it is, but it's a lot of pre-thought that goes into making these designs in order to keep it simple. Okay, so when y'all say, well, how can I not spend hours designing? Because I spent hours making a template so that you don't have to think about the design and how it functions. You can just do. And you can go out there and worry about getting your clients. And then those clients can go brag on you and get you some more clients. That's my goal. All right, so if I wasn't talking, this design would be done in 5 minutes. Let me go ahead and also let me get that first name right there, okay? Because I'm gonna end up using that. Now, all I really need is the foreground and background if they ask me for a t-shirt design. The reason why I'm grabbing this extra stuff is because I know she just asked me for a t-shirt, but I'm not going to just give her a t-shirt. I'm going to make sure that I show her things that she didn't even know she wanted, okay? And that's the whole idea behind upselling, okay? So I'm exporting that one, and I think I might want to get this flat one too, just in case, because I have a flat version of congratulations, and then I have the arch version. So I think I'm going to use the flat version on this next one. All right. So those are my elements. And I feel like I have everything here. I'm going to go ahead. I also like to grab my whole design just so I know what it's supposed to look like as a bigger piece. Boom, like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the the layer mask on the background. Now, again, this is exporting a 44-inch by 36-inch image. That's huge, especially for most of us with our computer system. So that's good there. I'm going to go ahead, activate this, and quick export that as PNG. Okay. And then these are all the little pieces that I need, I believe. I'm going to put this one as 13 by 19 so I know. All right. So that is a template. That's a graphic template. I know I showed this as a t-shirt, but I want you to think, oh, shoot, I saved the wrong one. I want my arch up there. Either that or how about this? I'll just move the word congratulations up. Yeah, there we go. And then I want to resave this one because that's not what's up. Let me go ahead and quick export as PNG. That one more again. And I'm going to select the same one so it'll save over it. All right, so congratulations, senior, first name, last name, class of 2024. We don't have to get any fancier than that, y'all. A lot of times what's stopping us is we're like, oh, I already designed one like that. How can I make this one different? And I will tell you, if a customer is paying you $150, $200 for graphic design, yes, make it different. And even then, it doesn't have to be different. You're just putting that on yourself. If somebody is paying you $25, $30, $40, $50, templatize it and go about your business. I promise you that is not going to hurt your business. If somebody wants you to do something custom and they want that much of your time, they will compensate you for that. All right, so I got that all done. Let me stop talking so I can go ahead and show y'all the rest of this. So we said we're doing family. Somebody said family. Somebody said party. I'm going to go. I haven't finished laying this one out yet because I've been pulling things from one side to another. Let's go family. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is also show you how we're going to make it a little bit better. Ooh, if I have time, which I don't know that I do, but let's see here. Let me go ahead and I'm going to save this as, because I did change it quite drastically. And then this is going to be Londa. So Londa, I will give you this file. Let me put it right there. Okay. And everything looks good. And of course, you can change the name, put the school name in there if you want to. That long behind school name, you could put it in there if you want to, because I'm sure that may be something that they're proud of. All right, so close that down. But right now, I'm just doing a mock-up. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go to my t-shirt here. And the reason why this system is the way that it is because it's actually going to do the printable file plus the mock-up at the same time. So it does take a little time. It takes a little energy, but then your work is done. Okay. So for this one, this is an all over. So the all over design is composed of a foreground and a background. All right. So I'm going to go into this foreground here, and then I can do place embedded or I can drag and drop. So if I find my little 261 folder with Londa's name on it, these are all Londa's pieces. I'm going to go ahead and view the large icon so I know what I'm dropping. And I just want to drop the foreground there. And then I have to delete what was there previously, close it down, and hit yes to save. And I forgot to tell you, I could have changed that tassel from gold to red if I wanted to, because it does have the ability to do that as well. All right, background here. Like I said, the background is the one that's going to be take the longest to render because it's such a huge file. But we're going to make it do what it do. Okay, go ahead and get rid of that background. Yes to save. Let's keep it moving. Oh, that's for another Londa. All right. Well, Queen Londa, you just happened to, that was Londa Toomer. So we got a Queen Londa and a Londa Toomer in the building tonight. Who would have known? All right, so let's go. Okay, that's it there. Look, I'm trying to stall. I'm trying to spend longer than it takes to get this done, y'all. All right, so I'm literally hands-free, just waiting on my file to save. That's it. All right, so I could also go into the 13 by 19 shirt here just to make sure that it updates. And all I got to do now is update all modified content because I already changed out the foreground and the background. So if most of your products you can get done with straight up foreground and background, you're going to be golden, baby. I promise you. Now, it's some of those banners and things that don't necessarily have the same type of layout. Yes, those you have to specifically design, and I'll show you an example of that. This yard sign, y'all said y'all wanted to do yard signs. Well, yard signs do require a little bit of a different layout, but I'll show you what you can do here. The reason why I exported those additional pieces is because we can use them. All right, so I'm here in the design. I'm going to right click and update all modified content. And then I'm going to change out my photo because I need my new model in here. And that's what I forgot to export in 261. Let me grab 261 back. I forgot to, although I already have her photo, I like to export it as I have it in there so that everything is consistent. So let me go back to my 261 Londa file. And I want to export my logo and my photo again. And that's because I already have the background cleaned up. I don't have to do any of that all over again. So we might as well use it for what it is. So let's go up to the top here. I'm going to export my photo number 1. Quick export as PNG. Boom. And then I might use that accent 2, but I already have it. And then accent 1. I don't even think I use accent 2. So that's if I wanted to, like, I can put that cap on this text right here to make it look like the first name is graduating. All right. And I think that's it now. All right, all right. So we can do file, place embedded if you can't do the drag and drop method. We can do file, place embedded, and we can grab the photo 1 from here. And the idea is to keep things in similar placement, similar layout style. Now, if you go every single design, you got to have this going sideways and this person vertical, and you will work yourself to death during a busy, heavy season. And hopefully you have a busy, heavy season for graduation. I don't want you to think that you can take your time with these designs. I want you feeling like you got to pump these things out because you're going to be busy. All right. So here again, I'll do the place embedded way. So file, place embedded, grab that logo, place it right there. I'm going to pull it up in size just a little bit right there, and then delete the one below it. All right, all right. All right, so now we're back in business here. Now for the first name and last name, I'm just gonna go here and I'm gonna drag and drop. I already saved my first name, last name here. There's one, get rid of the other layer. And same thing with the last name there. We'll drag and drop. Last name right here in the red. Almost didn't see it for a second. All right, so let's save that. All right, class of 2024. It's still going to say class of 2024, but this one we want to be in the black colorway. So I'm going to put it right in that same space. All right, all right. All right, so now we have a totally different layout with the same exact elements ready to go. And once I have that layout done, I can close out of this one. And pretty much all of the elements that I plan on using are all about updating at this point. So I'm going to go to the fan here because we know those fans sell. So I'm going to double click there, go to my fan artwork, and this is the actual printable file. It's not just a mock-up that I got to figure out how to make it look like that when I'm done. I'm going to update all modified content here. It shouldn't take too long with the foreground background. Boom, boom. Yes, to save those changes. And close that out. Yes, to save those changes. And if you spent hours designing something, but you can, and that those were your words, not mine. You know, Londa, I feel you. You said spending hours designing something. My goal is to show you how to be efficient. And I don't want you just working smart. I want you working genius. Matter of fact, I don't even want you working. I want you to create. Creating is not working. Creating is something that the creator intended for us to do for fun. And something that can also make us money. So that's what I want you doing. I don't want you working. Okay. As a matter of fact, things that are work are like the minimum wage activities, like the pressing and all that stuff. I want you to be so busy that you have so many orders that you can pay someone else to do the work and you can spend time creating and marketing. Okay. So all I'm doing right now is updating this stuff while I'm talking, which is actually a pretty good feat for me because usually I don't do too well doing the talking and the working, but that's what I'm saying. This is at work. So maybe that's why I can continue doing it. All right. So I'm going to go here to the buttons and do the same old thing here. I think we're almost done. We're almost done with this set, y'all. All right, so I'm going to the buttons, same thing. It uses the same exact pieces, but they are going to update based on my changes. All right, all right. And then sometimes you will have to shift things, like you might want to shift the logo or whatever, but the way that I typically design it is so that when I set it up one time for anything that's 261 related, boy, I'm pumping through it. So what I want y'all to do for graduation, y'all said something that don't take you hours of design, pick two. Pick two main designs that you're going to use, okay? And I say that with love because so many times we want to look like we can do it all and don't have time to do none of it, okay? So if you just stick to two templates, Coach Chrissy already told y'all that she her first graduation season ever doing 125, she paid $10 for it on a flash sale and it made her $30,000. The same template over and over again. And now just using that repetition with the same template, now she's able to make her own designs in Photoshop, okay? Because of how skilled she is just by working with the program and getting familiar and confident with it. All right, so I'm just talking here, but I'm updating this stuff here. Boom, the mug is done. I could bring the tumbler over. The tumbler's already there. Was there anything else we said? Anyways, I ain't getting into no more trouble with y'all. I don't even know if the socks would be something that the fan would be interested in, but possibly because people just like to be different. And maybe somebody won't wear the t-shirt, but they'll wear some cool socks and represent. All right, so let's go ahead and update our modified content. You also could do like neckties and cufflinks and all kind of stuff. But I want to stick with the things that are primarily going to sell so you don't get so wrapped up in trying to create a big old package that you're not getting the basic customers. The basic customers are going to be the ones that order the top 3 or 4 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, period. Maybe the fan, 5. Okay. So that's why I say I do not want y'all offering more than like 5 products as your core products. Okay. You can offer these bundles, and if somebody's willing to pay all that money, see how these over here updated too? Somebody's willing to pay all that money, baby. Let them do it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this stole for the one time, just for the one time. All right, and then I'm gonna see, was there any other question I didn't answer that I said? Dang, I'm over time. And I was trying to talk fast. Did y'all hear me trying to talk fast tonight? I was trying to talk fast, trying to be direct. Man, one thing about me, I don't know about this short form. 125, you bringing it back, son. You bring it back. Bring it back. It's never been gone. Y'all, every single year, we came out with it in 2021. Every single year, I see 125 taking off on Etsy. I see it taking off on Google. I can Google graduation right now, graduation stoles. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like maybe 10 to 20% of what I see is 125. That speaks a lot about what we've done here in the academy and how much we're able to help everyone. All right, so I could have moved that little watermark picture up a little bit higher, but I'm gonna leave that alone because my whole point was to just kind of go ahead and push through this and show you without much change at all what you can do. And of course, we can update these other products too. Might as well while I'm here. So that's it, love. Was there any other question that I did not answer in this post tonight? That's it. So, all right. So tomorrow, while y'all are here, since y'all are still hanging out with me, tomorrow I am going to do I'm going to do a giveaway. Okay. Because y'all listen, all of these questions that y'all have for me are answers that we are doing in the graduation challenge. Not just doing like I'm showing you how to do it tonight. We're actually doing it and working together hands-on. You're going to create these products. You're going to do your own mock-ups. Let me go up a little extra level here. You're going to set up a whole Shopify store. I don't know if y'all know how serious I am about y'all being ready for this graduation season. But this year we are not playing with it. You're going to get all of these graphics so that you can change these out to the graphics that we're going to be doing in the course. So we're going to stick with 2 templates. One is a personalized template. Let me go ahead and show y'all this, what I mean by 2 templates. Pick 2, okay? Coach Chrissy said, well, this year we want something that says like, personalized for the mom or the dad okay. So we have one personalized design and one more generic design. What I mean by that is this one says proud mom, proud dad, proud uncle, proud aunt. You will not charge the same price for that shirt that you do for this design that you don't have to change the names on. Do y'all hear me? I'm giving y'all 2 designs in the challenge. I'm giving you 10 designs if you get the bonus. I'm giving you all these designs here. Yes, I marked them up here. I'm going to make sure that you have all of them. Okay, you have every last one of those, but it's a bonus. You have to do your homework to get it. Okay. Anyhow, so there will be no excuse. I don't want to hear, I don't have no designs. These are 5-minute templates. 5 minutes. Okay. What if I say I only got 5 minutes? Like, I'm not trying to sing for real tonight. I've been already yelling at y'all. So if you only got 5 minutes, you can make each of these designs. Okay. I promise you that. Just get with it. Get on it. Get in the challenge. Get that muscle working. Get the mindset working, because what I want you to understand is that no, we are not going in here and adding 30 pictures to this design. No, we are not going in here and making I want to be different. So the uncle wants something different from the auntie. They want something different from the grandma. We're not doing that unless they're paying totally different design fees. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? I don't know if y'all hear me. I need somebody to tell me they hear me, because I was the one doing all of those variations of designs. Memorial, every cousin had a different shirt. Okay. I'm spending 1 hour to 2 hours on each design. Minimum. That's after I make the main design, trying to make everybody's design different. Pam says she hear me. Yes, you can still join the challenge. It is open. So this is what I decided to do. I decided to extend it till tomorrow, because I'm going to do, I'm going to do a giveaway tomorrow. I got to figure out what I'm going to give away. I am giving away the actual Shopify challenge. So if you already bought the Shopify challenge, okay, let me figure it out now, because I'll be getting in trouble once I get off of these lives, give stuff away. So I'm going to go ahead and do it now so I can just rip the Band-Aid off. So if you're already in the challenge, then you will get a year of the Craft to Quit, okay, which is our program that's $197 a month. Plus, I'll unlock all of your templates. So that alone is like over 150 templates, unlocking them at $40 a piece. I think y'all know the deal is somewhere around $6,000 to $8,000 for all of that, including the Craft to Quit program. If you're already in the challenge, then that's what I give away tomorrow. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. As a matter of fact, congratulations, Monica, because she won that. And Monica was crying, dancing, and all kind of stuff. I can only imagine. I'm just sensing it from the other side of the social media scene. So if you have not joined the challenge and you win, then you get a seat in the challenge. Okay. So it's best to go ahead and get your ticket now and not wait to see if you're going to win it tomorrow, because if you win it tomorrow, then you win big. Okay. Because you're already in the challenge. But this is what I want to tell y'all. Somebody tell me in this chat that you can't afford the challenge. Who cannot afford the challenge? And y'all, this is kind of a trick question, because I always tell y'all to reframe that. Don't say I can't afford it. Say, how can I afford it? So if you understand what I'm saying, say, how can I afford the challenge? Don't say I don't even want to see y'all put in there I can't afford it, because that's like when I hear the kids saying, oh, I'm broke. Broke is a mindset. I can't afford it. We weren't allowed to say can't growing up. My daddy would have your behind if you said can't. Okay. So how can I afford it? How can I afford it? Okay. Let me ask you this. Are you familiar with flipping the templates? You know how to flip these templates? Because I got a job. I got a job tomorrow that we can tap into. We can talk about that tomorrow. So we'll talk about how can I afford it? Okay. How can I afford it? So I need y'all to show up tomorrow so I can tell you how you can afford it. And then secondly is I want you to think about what we're going to get done in 5 days. 5 days. we're going to, let me just pull this up for y'all. What do we have lined up? And y'all are really helping me make this content, because every time you tell me what you need, I just have to listen. I just have to listen. And that's all you have to do. Listen to your customers, see what it is that they need. Let me see, where is this? Where my people at? Where are my people at? All right. So we got, this is even moving so fast. Hold on. I'm gonna have to slow it down myself. So this is our challenge here. We already did Saturday, y'all. So y'all missed Saturday with Coach Ann. However, Coach Ann has put up the preview. Let me, where my JPEGs at? Because that video was going too fast for me. Too fast. Let me go. Boom. There it is. That's more like it. Okay. So I believe Des is going to do some sub Sunday. So basically sub things Sunday. She going to get into some sublimation, some actual products that we usually make the template for 261. So I don't know, Des, are you in the chat tonight? I know she's had a change of her work schedule too. So hopefully we'll be able to watch Des in action, do her thing with sub things tomorrow. And then, like I said, you have homework, because if you missed the Photoshop class, you have to have that Photoshop class done before you participate in our Wednesday class. And this is a Photoshop basics course where Coach Ann showed you how to make your own template from scratch. Okay. So you designed something from scratch, you made it your own template, you learned how to do text effects, you learned how to cut out the background, you learned how to use the little grunge frame cutouts. All of those things that I use to make templates, all of the main principles that I use to create templates for you, you learn in this class. It is 90 minutes in a live class. And so you missed your opportunity to get a free ticket to the live class, but the pre-recorded class is already in the back end of the challenge. It's 26 minutes long. If you follow that and you complete that, go ahead, post your homework so you can get into the live Wednesday class, okay? So that was Saturday. I told you about Sunday. Monday, baby. We getting into this AI. So all of the images that I have in the templates, the characters, the cartoon characters here, the mascot characters, the photos, the mock-ups. I generated those photos in Midjourney, or sometimes I'm also using DALL-E 3. This mock-up here is created AI. So we're going to use AI to get somebody asked, like, where do I get the ideas of the images and stuff? I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that on Monday. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you how to do it, and we're going to co-create together. So we're going to be creating some artwork together. Then on Tuesday, y'all got double damage here. Coach Walt is going to be doing Wealth Talk. So that's where he's coming in talking about setting up your articles of incorporation, your EINs, your business credit, all of those things that are super important to going from a hobby to an actual enterprise, into a business. And then Coach Naja is going to get in there with helping those newbies with the Shopify setup. So if you have never, ever set up Shopify before, we're going to start off with the very basics, so Shopify basics. And then everyone together, we're going to build our first page. And I want to give you a demonstration of that. I'll show you in just a little bit. I'll show you what we're going to design a little bit, but basically you're going to put together a real deal landing page just for graduation, and the products with the descriptions. So all of that stuff that we were saying, the reason why we haven't updated our store is already done for you. It's just basically plug and play. We're going to copy, paste. We're going to learn why we're doing those things, and we're just going to get it done. We're going to get all of this done by Friday. All right, so then Coach Chrissy is going to be guiding you all on Wednesday with the Photoshop class. So y'all already have template number 261. I gave y'all that early as a bonus. The other one is this one, and it actually has some added elements. I'll show you all in a little bit, but this is our editable file that is personalized, like mom, dad, auntie, whatever you want to throw in there. So you have two templates. If you just stay with these two templates, I promise you, and don't overcomplicate it, you'll be able to rock out. Even this one is very similar to 125. You just turn the senior off if you don't want the repeating text in the background. Okay, boom, it's ready to go. All right, so Some of you said you don't know what to say in social media. You don't want to know what to say for email. You don't even know who you should be emailing and how you should be emailing them. So on Thursday, we're going over the strategy for email marketing, text message marketing, and then also social media marketing. So there's going to be a calendar schedule already laid out for you. Like I said, plug and play, copy and paste. So if you don't know what to do, we're taking all the guesswork out of it. And we're demonstrating afterwards how to actually do the stuff. Okay. So there's no question to whether you can be successful this graduation season. We're not only handing you the tools, but we're handing you the tools. We have coaches there to literally hold your hand through the process. Then we have people there to answer your questions and what once you struggle with it, actually help you get it done. All right. So this is not a free challenge. This is not a, $10 challenge. We can't do that because literally we've limited this to 100 people so that we can make sure that everybody gets hands-on work done. Okay. So that's why I say, if you haven't joined the challenge yet, we're almost at capacity. We have a few more seats left. I let it stay open till Sunday. And then if somebody waits until actually Sunday, Sunday, I think it's a few seats left. So Sunday, I think the price does go up. Sunday and Monday, the price goes up because it is $347 then. Y'all, I have a business strategist who helped me design this whole thing, who told me to stop giving discounts at the last minute and all that stuff. So if you want it for $297, you have to get it today by midnight. Otherwise, I think, I don't know if it's at midnight or in the morning. So don't let me lie to y'all. But if it changes to $347, there's nothing I can do for y'all because it's going to be $347. Okay. So Friday is where we're going to do the launch of the store, y'all. We're going to look at that beautiful page. We're going to launch that page, and then we're going to create a lead magnet. And if you don't know what a lead magnet is, it's fine. It's just basically we're going to create a strategy that's going to get people interested in going to your graduation store, because you're going to have a graduation store by the time we're done on Friday. And that's going to help you start collecting emails so that you can market to your people and you can start getting those sales. Even if they start trickling in right now, you can get them in so that they will exponentially grow by the time that graduation season gets here. Okay. So Yolanda, if you go to that video that you see, that's 1 minute and 40 seconds, it's a playlist. So go down that playlist, and it's a total of, I think, 10 or 11 videos. And they're very short videos, like one's 1 minute, one's 3 minutes, one is 4 minutes. So for the Photoshop video. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, I was going to give y'all a sneak peek of the template. Let me see. 162. No, 262. Lord. Let me see. And y'all know what's so funny? I'm sitting here literally using ChatGPT to help me formulate what I should be doing for the community and everything. And I want to tell y'all that literally ChatGPT gave me my own answers back. I want y'all to understand that this is how real this stuff is. It told me to offer templates, to offer workshops, all of these things that we're doing in the academy right now. And I'm like, well, dang, I've been doing that intuitively without any ChatGPT, without any coaching. And it's because when your heart is in it to help people, and that's truly your desire, then you're going to see the success. You just have to be consistent with it. And that's the hardest part. Okay. You may not be the fastest at designing right now. You may not be the most cohesive and creative. Like you can't figure it all out right now. That's not your job to figure it out right now. Usually if we procrastinate, it's not a sign of you being lazy. It's a sign of you needing help. So if you've been procrastinating and you know this and you need help, I need you to put help in the chat right now. Tell me that you need help. I had to go get a coach for my email marketing. And as a matter of fact, City is my coach for email marketing and business strategy. And she's been coming into the academy and coaching y'all. And I don't think y'all been making no moves. The whole coach that I pay to help me and pay to help y'all, I don't think y'all been doing it. I don't know, y'all can prove me wrong. Y'all can show me you've been email marketing. I have been email marketing. I can watch the email that I sent today generate at least $1,000. At least $1,000. Okay. And it's because I'm getting help. I am getting help. Although I am an entrepreneur, a creative entrepreneur, is that I wear many, many, many different hats. I have to understand when somebody is better at something than me, when I can actually subscribe to learning from them. Okay. Same as I'm telling you now, if there are things that I've invested in and things that I know and I'm bringing to you, I'm not playing about y'all. I am not playing about this Innate Academy tribe. So anything that I learn, I'm bringing to you, but I'm also expecting you to treat it as if you paid for it. Okay. So I'm expecting you to treat it as if you paid some thousands and thousands of dollars for these courses and these trainings. Okay. So that's why I say I want to see y'all implement it. So the people who implement this are going to get the prizes. Y'all will get the you'll get the bonus files and all the bells and whistles. But I'm not just giving it away anymore. I need to see y'all work for it because I know you can earn it and I know it's going to help you flex your muscle and become a better entrepreneur. All right. Third challenge, Anita, it has to be now. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. It has to be. It must. And this is what I'm saying. Use definitive words. Don't say I can. I want to say, I want to hear you say I will. You hear what I'm saying? I can means that it's an option. We don't do what we have to do until we must do it. You hear what I'm saying? The majority of the time, we don't do what we have to do until we must. So when you say I will do it, then I believe you because you're not going to lie to yourself or you're going to feel real shame when you didn't do it and you said you will. Okay. I don't want to hear that I might do it. I don't want to hear that I wish this would happen because I don't want you to wish it. I want you to will it. You have that power. That's that what that's that confidence, right? That's the God in you. That's the confidence that comes from knowing that you're a creator as well. And who are you not to fulfill the journey that's already been the vision's already been given to you? Who are you not to do that? You must do it. Okay. Let's go. Michonne said, this will be my best graduation season. I'm ready. That's what I love to hear. So listen, I'm going to teach you how to do all of this. How we're going to make all of this stuff in AI. So we'll make pattern backgrounds. We'll make basketballs on fire. We'll make like little patterns and things here that never existed before. I wanted a pattern with some roses and some diplomas and graduation caps. I never seen a pattern like that. So we just created it in AI. So sometimes you're thinking like, well, I don't know what to design. Your mind knows what to design. The problem is it don't exist out there. It's not on the stock images. Those stock images are ugly. That's why I came up with all of these graduates for y'all because I was so mad at the stock images that I saw that I was like, enough. Let's go ahead and make some resources so that we could stand out in this time where you're supposed to be generating your leads, generating your emails, generating your interest in your graduation season. All right. So I am on this thing 30 minutes past my time. Look, I need a doc for myself. So I'm talking about what's up, doc, and y'all come ask me questions. I need a coach on making myself a little more concise and timely because Lord knows. But I will tell you, I had a tremendous time. I was talking all fast because I was trying to get all of this out. I can't get all of this out in an hour session, y'all. I need y'all to spend some time with me. I need you to spend some time with the coaches. So in that case, that's why we do the challenge. And I'm trying to talk the coaches into something, y'all. Listen to me now, because this is between us right now. I haven't really talked to anybody else about it but the coaches. So if they're in here right now, they probably want me to be quiet. I would like us to have a monthly challenge. But the only way that that's going to happen is, number one, if y'all show up to the challenges. And number two, if you do the work and you get the results. Because I'm not in this. I want y'all to know how much energy it takes for me to do a challenge. It takes me almost a month leading up to the challenge. And then I have to kind of wind down 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes even a whole month after a challenge. So if I'm going to keep this thing going and rolling, it means it need to be generating success, because otherwise success for me isn't just like making money for a quick deal. I don't want to just make money on this challenge. That's not my goal. My goal is to help you make money, help you get in position, help you with the tools that you need in order to grow your business, because your success is my success. So I need to see y'all doing the work. That's why I'm creating higher incentives. That's why I'm pushing so much with the coaches as well, to make sure that you have the hands-on help if you need it. Okay. So if you all want to see another challenge in April, and this is on y'all, if you want to see another challenge in April, then that means I need y'all to show out in this one in March. I just need to see that. So March 8th, I need to see 100%, because usually we have like about 80% of people show off their pages. I want to see 100% show off their pages. And in addition to that, I want to see 100% of you all have traffic to your store. Did y'all hear that? That means I don't just want you to have a pretty Shopify store that you never tell anybody about. On Friday, we're launching a strategy where people are going to visit your store. And you may not think it's ready, but as long as that one page is ready, they're going to be ready to shop. And I want you to let us help you do what it do. Okay. All right. Come on, Zena. You don't have to want to. You don't have to wish. Come on in the room, and you're going to learn how to create these exact designs. I don't want you having to work with Photoshop for 20 years like I had to. Listen, this is 20 years of Photoshop here. I want you, yes, I've been doing Photoshop since high school. I ain't that old, but I have been doing Photoshop since high school. I taught myself Photoshop with the help files at school because nobody had any class or any resources, no books, no YouTube videos, nothing on Photoshop. I literally went up here to help, and I went to Photoshop help. And at the time, it wasn't even this little cool thing right here. It looked like a book, a PDF, and I had to learn everything about Photoshop from the help files. Okay. So when I tell you, when you're paying for the shortcut. You're paying for the conciseness. You're paying for the tuition that I had to pay as a PhD in engineering, and I made more money off of Photoshop than I ever did engineering. Even when I was in the engineering field, I made more money and more impact with my Photoshop skills. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. I'm telling you, you are sitting on gold, but you're just not giving yourself the credit for it yet. You all design better than the majority of graphic designers that I see out there. And it's time for you to put that in motion. Not just the work, but put it in motion. Put action to it. Okay? So we're going to talk about that. I got to get off this live, y'all. It's 30 minutes past my time. I will let y'all know. Make sure that that you text this number if you want a chance to win the Shopify challenge. Text me. It's going to put you on my special VIP text message list, and I will text you tomorrow when I'm going live so you can be in the building. Either you can win the Shopify challenge if you have not purchased your ticket. But here's the thing. The ticket tomorrow is $347 instead of $297. It's not going down. It's going up. So if you purchase your ticket tonight, you'll be good. If not, then it'll be $347 and you'll be paying almost $50 more for no reason other than procrastination. So stop procrastinating. It's not going to help you. We're going to help you, but the procrastination is not going to help you. So if you wait till tomorrow, it's going to be $50 more, and you know where you need to be. And then if you don't need this, more than likely you would have logged off a long time ago. So if you don't need this, then I'm not talking to you. I'm going to wish you the utmost success for graduation because I already know that you got the tools to do what you need to do. But for those of you who need this type of help, who need these type of resources, who need that kick in the butt, that accountability, and you just need to hear these encouraging words that you know you're going to make it through, then you already know what to do. Okay? Is Canva better? Ooh, Zena, I'm glad you asked that question. Zena. If I have time tomorrow, I think I'll make time tomorrow to show you if is Canva better than Photoshop. Now, I love Canva. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Most of the advertisements and the social media stuff that you see me do, I do on Canva. When it comes to this stuff, though, this stuff right here, it's Photoshop all day, hands down. And I'll show you why tomorrow. Okay, I'll show you why tomorrow. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna reconvene tomorrow. I'm sure that by now you all have texted me. I didn't check the text because I was trying to be on this live and attentive, but I'll check your text messages. More than likely, it went to the automation and it's already giving you confirmation that you're on the VIP list. So you have to be on that list to be eligible tomorrow to win. And Whatever it is, you're winning just because you're showing up for yourselves, y'all. Y'all hear me? Okay. Yes, we offer, there's Klarna, there's Afterpay. If you go to, oh, you know what? This whole time, I'll send you the challenge link. It's in the email as well that you all received. And it's also on the Academy page. But listen, I don't have my customer happiness today. So I just been sitting here talking. Usually customer happiness is dropping them links and all that stuff. So that is the link right there, my dears. You go right there and it's going to tell you every little thing about the Shopify challenge. It's going to have your coaches on there. It's got a couple videos on there of us demonstrating. Look at your coaches. Boom, look at your coaches. Boom, look at them. Look at them. All right, so that's what y'all have in store. Let's rock it out. By Friday, y'all. What else you going to do by Friday? What else you going to do by Friday? And here's my challenge to you. If you are going to do it, then do it and show me, because all I'm going to do is be proud of you that you did it without the team. But you have a whole team that's ready to help you get this done by Friday. Take advantage of it, because it's not happening again for graduation until 2025. Please don't wait till 2025 for us to help you with your graduation store. Okay? All right. So listen, Chastity, that's all the questions I could take for tonight, my love. What price should someone set on a website? So you're talking about the prices for a website design or the prices for the products? Because we will talk about that as well, like each of the products, what the profit margin is, all of that good stuff, so that we can see what you should be making by hand, what you should be sending off to a third-party printer, and what you shouldn't even be offering because there's no profit margin in it. Okay? We're going to be talking about that as well. And we got a lot, y'all. Y'all go ahead and get some rest. I know it's the weekend, but get some rest. We'll reconvene tomorrow, and I'm going to post another question in the Facebook group. And just like I took questions tonight, I'll take questions for tomorrow and do what I can to help. All right. I love you and I appreciate you dearly. And until next time, bye. Good night, good night, good night, my loves.